A bit of a strange game. I thought that the first half we had life, we had energy. Credit to the fans; they were behind us from the start. And again, get our goal. Disappointed with how we started the second half. Obviously, you look at the goals they gave up. We gave them a little too much time and space, but you do have to say Plata's first one, and then Morales' those are two special goals. So we've been beaten now a couple times by goals of the week, and it looks like they scored two special ones tonight. Again, we pushed the game. I think we deserved a second goal. Had chances, got to the end line a bunch, had crosses. Just didn't seem like a night where it would go for us. Ramondo made a few saves. They made a few blocks on the line. So disappointing. We have to pick ourselves up. We have DC and New England on the road now. Two difficult tasks. This is our second loss here. We don't like to lose in this building, so we're disappointed with that. Again, it is a good thing, though, that we're playing from towards the upper part of the standings, and we're not chasing other teams like we have been in the past. So this is a unique position that we're in, and we need to get points. That's clear. We need to take advantage of the hard work that we put in the beginning of the year, and the breaks will start bouncing our way again. It comes through hard work in training, and we need to continue that, and obviously need to learn how to win on the road now.
You mentioned giving maybe too much space on some of those instances defensively.
Yeah.
Is that one of the things that you see as contributing to this recent slump defensively? Is that one of the things that play into it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, as balls travel, we put a real emphasis as 50 and 60-yard balls get hit of everyone kind of keeping the gaps between our lines small and tight. They've gotten a little bit loose, so you'll see a lot of second balls get scooped up by other teams, and it puts us in difficult situations. If you break down the two goals, just the quick, while I saw them live, I haven't reviewed them yet, but the one, Keegan maybe has an opportunity to just end the play, head it out of bounds, tries to head it towards forward, and it kind of gets a scramble from there. The second one, it's a clear foul. I think 18,000 people saw it's a foul on Beckerman. Even Beckerman stopped on Alberg, and then that results in them coming down in a little counter and Morales pulling off a special play on the chip. So again, on all those instances, we need to get closer. We talk about it all the time. In defending inside to out, once they cross midfield, getting close to the ball. If you give special players like Morales and Plata time, they'll do what they did tonight. So difficult. We'll learn from it, though.
Would you say the referees were letting more things go, and would you say the layoff had an effect on you guys tonight?
The referees again are the referees. It's a challenge each week. I thought that early on there was a lot of hard fouls that were not carded, and then it kind of Fabi commits his first foul, and it's a yellow card. Now we'll miss him for the next game. So again, you just want consistency, and I know they work hard and they're trying to get it right, but there's still mistakes for both teams out there. I won't blame referees for losses. We could have played better on the night. But yeah, there's always questions. How is there only 4 minutes of injury time? Where they come up with the numbers sometimes. A lot of arbitrary things that sometimes they go in your favor, sometimes they don't. Tonight, maybe a few went against us.
Jonathan, second round.
Putting the goals aside, there were a couple times when they really charged you guys right up the middle, center midfield, center defense, the spine, stuff like that. How much did that worry you, and is that maybe an indication of where things in particular have to get better?
Yeah, I talked with Warren at halftime. There was a couple plays, especially even right off the tap. He kind of went out a little too quick, and it led to some space in the middle of the field. I trust Brian Carroll. I trust Warren. They do a good job for us, clogging things up in the middle. Again, part of it is Salt Lake's a good team, and created some problems for us. We have played in probably too many end-to-end games now. I think we're built to be a team that is organized. Our lines are tight from back four to midfield to the front line, and everybody has to be on the same page. If we start playing individual and trying things on our own defensively, it doesn't go well. So again, need to get back to not giving up goals and need to improve on that.
Emmett, third row, center, left.
Care to comment on different midfield combinations available, whether it be Barnett and Carroll or Hall and Barnett or Hall and Carroll?
Yeah, you miss Barnetta. Obviously, he's one of our best players. So again, missing him tonight was a big loss. Again, we're a team, though. We need everybody to be ready when they're called upon, and I think we have had that for the most part this year. There's a lot of things that we can still improve on. Again, we have a bunch of good midfielders that are doing a good job for us, and again, you know, we have things to work on. We have to find the right combination of players. But yeah, obviously today, with Barnetta being suspended, he's would be in the starting lineup.
Andy, front row.
Obviously, after 2 tough matches, maybe not as much as Montreal, but what's the most immediate thing to fix going on the road now?
Yeah, I would say again, it starts with defense, team defense. From front to back, we need to keep things tight. We'll go to a tough place in DC. I know they had a kind of a heartbreaking draw, so they'll be itching to go. The table's very tight in the East. Anybody can beat anybody on any given day, so we need to be up for the challenge of going on the road. Your mentality on the road is everything. You have to be willing to roll up your sleeves for moments of the game. There'll be moments where you need to be good with the ball and keep the ball, and there'll be moments where you need to grind things out and win ugly. We're still learning how to do that on the road. Again, I thought in New England, in the Open Cup, I thought we showed a bit of that grit and determination on the road. Disappointing to lose, and maybe the emotional, mental side of things coming off that loss. We had the setback in Montreal. I am happy how the guys responded tonight. It wasn't a lack of effort. That was a team that fought till the end. They're a great group of guys, and I believe in each and every one of them, and we're going to fix this thing and get back in the win column. It's hard to win games in this league. Again, it's really hard to do, and we need to get back on top.
Mike, third row, right.
Alberg scores from this spot. Do you think you got enough out of him in the open play, though?
Yeah, we talked about getting more balls into feet of our front 4 players, so into Alberg, into Ilsinho's feet, into Pontius, and into Sapong. So our front 4, we wanted on the ball a lot more than they had been in the past. So that just means defenders, midfielders knowing your job. When you win it, get it to those guys because they can make things happen. I thought Roland had some good moments. I think he had some moments defensively. We're still trying to work and have his reactions be a little quicker, but he gave energy. He worked hard, and I believe now, in terms of midfielders, I think he's already set a record for goals from a midfielder. So he's contributing in big ways. Again, we're a team, and everybody has to step their game up. It wasn't a perfect night of soccer, but I still don't think that there were any guys that you could single out as having a bad night. So again, watch the tape. We'll learn from it, and no time to feel sorry for ourselves. We have to get back out there against a good DC team.
Anything else for Jim? Nice one, Curtin.
Right here. 2 straight losses in the Eastern Conference table right now is a very 2 tough results. Would you say this is a confidence killer, or would you say this is more of a wake-up call for the team?
It's not a confidence killer if we win our next 2 games in the East. So again, this league's about runs. You'll see teams go on dips and runs. You win 2 games in a row in the East, and you can see what that does for your team. That's the task that we have at hand. We didn't do ourselves any favors. Don't get me wrong. We had a step back tonight. At home, we need 3 points always. That's the mentality that we have in our players, and we failed that tonight. We will have to steal those points somewhere else now, and that'll have to be in DC or New England. We have to get points there. And again, you can look at the table. It doesn't take a genius. It's very tight. There's no team that's really separated and established themselves as the top team. There's a lot of good teams too. So again, we think we're one of those good teams, and again, we just have to win a couple games in a row and get ourselves back on track.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.